ABC6 is on your side tonight. If you have an infant in your home with winter fast approaching, it is time to make sure you know how to keep your baby warm and comfortable in the cold weather. ABC6 meteorologist Dana Turtle is live in Bexley with some important information to share. Dana?
Yeah, Yolanda, it really is important in the next couple of months to make sure that you know how to properly dress a baby, not only for new parents, but for any of us who have contact with babies. It's also pretty cool out here and windy. It's going to get colder tonight for the trick-or-treaters, and so we went to an expert to find some pretty good advice. As a new mom, Wendy Hageman is concerned about keeping her infant son Joseph warm in cold weather.
You want to take good care of them and you want them to be comfortable.
But knowing how to properly dress a baby for the elements can be overwhelming.
I'd rather him be comfortable, but rather him be a little chilly rather than too overheated.
Meet Dr. Yvonne Gustafson. She's a parenting expert at Riverside. Yvonne recommends keeping your baby warm by dressing him or her in layers. That includes their hands and feet, but don't overdo it.
General rule of thumb is one more layer than mom.
More advice, don't cover your baby with a blanket unless it's windy.
We don't maintain appropriate air quality if we keep a blanket over them the whole time.
Yvonne also told me it's a natural reaction for most new parents to turn their thermostats up, especially if you have an infant. But keep in mind, most babies will be just as comfortable as you will, around 70 degrees.
To have a cool environment is not to be worried about.
As for sleeping, dress your infant in comfortable layers and on their back away from drafts. Toys and blankets are a big no-no.
We don't trust that he would understand to get his face out of a blanket.
Wendy depends on this good advice.
They are just as comfortable in as many layers as we are.
And Yvonne is more than happy to share her expertise to keep your baby safe and warm this winter season. And of course, we don't want to forget to mention that hats are also a great thing for infants. And with the bulkier clothes during the winter months, you also really want to make sure that your baby is properly fastened in car seats. That's something a lot of parents forget.